Hello everybody and welcome to another general vlog video. Today we're in the bathroom. Yeah, I brought you guys along with me in the bathroom. I said I'd never do it, but I did. No. So we're getting ready to put in our cans and our lights. And I'm going to go off my measurements that I wrote down here when I was doing my ceiling. And this one back here, you can see I've already got a little bit of a hole cut out because I needed to run that to at least have some light in here because I was working at night. So that's basically what's going to be in this video. Is we're going to measure these out, get these lights installed, and get them working. Like I said, you know, they're already working. This one here is, but this one here doesn't even have a light. So right now I'm going to go ahead and cut this light off, and I'm going to go ahead and unplug this light. And now once they're on the, once you install the can, there is a little plug on here. Let me go get one real quick. So once you cut your hole out to size, then there's a can that goes in there. That can gets wired exactly like you would think anything else would. Black to black, white to white, and ground to green. So inside the can on the top, there is what looks like you could screw a light bulb in there. Of course, it would be very ugly, but you could. Great way to do for temporary. Well, you screw this in, just like you would a light bulb. It's the same end as the light bulb's got on it. Then you put this connection in. Then you'll have little ears that'll be on here that's not on here. I have to install them. And they got little clips, and they clip right inside the can, and you push it up and it locks. If you need it down, you pull it down, you push the little clips in, and you can pull your light completely out and replace it. Or clean it, or whatever you need to do. So with that being said, let's get on with the show here and get our measurements. So let me lay this back behind of you. Alright, so our measurements on my wall says to the center is 23 inch. So I'm going to go grab my marker and go from the wall out 23 inch and put a little dot, and then it says from the side wall 22 3/4. So now I'm going to go 22 3/4, and I'm going to mark that right there and right there, and I know that's where I want the center of my light to be. Now I will then take a pattern that I cut out of a piece of cardboard that comes with your kit, and I will try to mark out just right in the center. I can eyeball it and see that's pretty center. And then I will trace around it with a black magic marker around it, not on it. And there is my mark for my hole to be cut out. Now we're going to do the same on the back. Let me get you in here just a little bit closer. I'm going to go ahead and tuck this wire on up in there. Now this one here is just temporary, the plug-in that's on there. Alright, so now this one, we know that that right there is center, and basically it's 16 by 16. But I want to come over this way just a little bit because I have a stud that runs in there. So I'm going to use that as my edge. I'm going to first try to find center of that, which is about right there. And I'm going to run that to my edge. And I'll get that there centered up. And then I'll make my mark. And there we go. So now I'll cut that out, and I'll cut this one out. But first I have to drill a pilot hole On this one here, I don't need to pilot hole because I'm right on the edge and there's already a hole cut. So let me back you guys up just a little bit. I will grab my, and my bit keeps getting stuck in this thing. I just have to tap on it like that. It comes right out. So then we're going to put our bit on here. And we're going to go right to the edge of it. And we're going to drill up. Should have safety glasses on to do that, by the way. So now I'm ready to actually cut these holes out, and then I can wire my cans in, and then I can put my lights in. So you guys have already, go back and watch the video to where we put the lights in the kitchen, which should be the video right before this one. Maybe not, but it should be. And you'll see me cutting one of these out. Now it's noisy and it's aggravating and it's time consuming, so I'm not going to put you through that in this video. I'm going to cut these out, get my pigtails dropped down, and we'll go from there. And I'll bring you right back. Alright, so really quick, I wanted to show you guys, let's try to get you over here to where there's not a bunch of light. I wanted to show you guys the lights that I am buying. Now, unfortunately, I'll tell you a story about the lights that I originally purchased. Let me grab a box here, which are these, which are 5,000K daylight. Well, I bought enough to do the house, the shed to house, the way that I had it originally designed. Well, then I added rooms and I added more lights and I did this. I went back to buy more, and guess what? They don't sell them anymore. They've actually changed everything down. Everything's gone energy efficient, which is great. But the only ones that they sell now are 27K soft white, which is really, really, really sad because now my lights are going to be mismatched unless I want, because I had bought those 500 or 5,000K lights like the first of the year, so I couldn't return them. So I'm stuck with them. So now I'm kind of trying to strategically place them where they need to be, where I can have the brighter ones in the areas I need them to and the dimmer ones in the area. But they throw out a complete different light, which is really, really, really sad. This is things that you're going to have to face when you're working with a big box store, is they can just, I can tell you the color shingles that's on this house, which I do believe were called red brick. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it was. We did the whole house with it. A couple years later, we decided to add it on, and I'm talking maybe 2 years later, they had gotten rid of that shingle. They didn't have anything even close to matching it. So these are things that you're going to have to deal with periodically throughout this whole thing. And that's just the way that it goes. You do with the best that you can and keep going on. So let me get these things installed and I'll show you what we got going on. All right. So there they are. That's what they look like. Of course, I can take them down and they'll dangle, oh, about that far, to texture my ceiling, to paint, and all that good stuff. Or I can just completely unplug them, is what I normally do. So I have not checked them yet. So first we'll check this one, which will be the back one. Uh-oh. I hate that pause. It has like a 1 second pause and I think, uh-oh, I did something wrong. Okay, the next one will be this one up here. Once again, that 1 second pause. Now these are the 2700 watt or 2700K daylight, I think it was called, or soft white. What does it say again? Soft white. The 500K are daylight, So I can already see a difference. It's doable. I mean, if I was looking right here trying to shave, I could do it all. That's not a big deal. So I think now I'm going to start clearing out my window ledges and stuff, sweeping out and everything, and trying to get some cleaning up done. I'm gonna go ahead and turn them lights off because I don't need them during the daylight. Conserve every little bit of power that we possibly can. Alright, so now we've got all of our lights installed downstairs. So with that being said, you guys please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below, like the video. If you're not already subscribed, click that subscribe button and go over and smash the bell notification. Go all the way up to the top and click all so you'll be notified on every video that we post. And I've got to get on the other side of this lifeline. Yes, I've got you guys hooked up to a lifeline. Always keeping you charged. Alright, so all that being said, please share us on your social media pages. Follow us on Facebook under General Vlog Video. And also, if you need to know anything more about us, click the Show More button down below. We'll give you a little detail about the video, and also we'll give you ways to contact us and everything else that you need to know. Also, when I ask you to subscribe, it's not like a magazine subscription. It's 100% free, does not cost a dime. It just helps our channel grow the same way that a thumbs up helps our channel grow. So please give this video a thumbs up. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and even better tomorrow, and an awesome night. And we may have, wait for it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. By the time I add that one will be 12 lights. Yes, I have one more to add. I forgot about that. But I'm still my own cameraman. I may have that many lights, but I'm still my own cameraman. It's a small, confined space. The more light you have, the more windows you have, the more it looks like you're outside, and it doesn't feel quite so small. I've got to get up close and personal and gently poke you guys in the ear to turn this thing off. About right there. So, with all that being said, have a super great day, and please, please, please be safe, and we'll see you on the next video.